we have news on Riekert Hattingh, and not the best news, Bel. What happened over in Seawolves?
Yeah, so unfortunately, on August 12th, Riekert Hattingh accepted a 6-month suspension, which started August 4th, after testing positive for a specified substance on USA Rugby's banned substance list. So he was prescribed a medication during the offseason to treat symptoms of a pre-existing medical condition. Don't know what it is yet, but he's experienced it since his adolescence. The medication prescribed is not a performance enhancing drug, but it is a specified substance by the World Anti-Doping Agency. At the time the medication was prescribed, neither Riekert nor the physician who prescribed the medication were aware that the medication was on the specified substance list and required a therapeutic use exemption. His prescription use did not confer any competitive advantage to Riekert, as reflected in his sanction. He has accepted the personal responsibility for the oversight and has begun the 6-month suspension. So the Seawolves stand behind our captain and look forward to him rejoining the club at the conclusion of his suspension.
I mean, this goes kind of hand in hand with the Tatis thing, right? I mean, both guys, well, again, with Tatis, I have no idea. He's not, that's league news stuff. But it seems like both guys were trying to treat something with a drug that was on this list that, for their respective leagues, they weren't supposed to take. They didn't know that, his physician, with Hattingh, his physician didn't know that. Tatis said he didn't do his due diligence, but both of them accepted the overall suspension.
Yeah.
So from what I understand, we don't have this season schedule for the Seawolves next year, but if I'm going off of last year's schedule, their preseason and such started in February. So if you're doing the rough math here, that suspension ends around February, I assume, 6 months from now.
Yeah.
So it's not the biggest. It's not like it's going to cut into halfway through the season. If anything, he might miss the first few matches of the regular season. I mean, he was your leading try scorer last year, and he's your captain, right? Captain's a big thing. But I just hope he's able to treat whatever it is. But I'm not going to be like, oh, he did this, he did that. It seems like it was an honest mistake. I mean, again, if the physician didn't know.
And it looks like there's a process for him to continue possibly using it moving forward if they have
the use exemption. Yeah. Like we said, didn't file that. So should be fine, but it's like, shoot. So it's just not going to be available. I don't know how much with the MLR that constitutes his suspension if he just can't be around the team, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Just kind of disappointing. So as I mentioned, don't have the schedule for that. I just know the draft is on the 18th here. So we'll have some more Seawolves news next week to welcome some newest members of the pack.